What is up guys, Alex from Lakey Wargames here and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be having a look at the new Nighthaunt Christmas bundle that's going to be coming our way and seeing if it's worth it. So Games Workshop have begun showing off the Christmas bundles, and our beloved Nighthaunt have been one of the factions to get one of these. Today we're going to be having a look to see if this brand new limited bundle is worth picking up. To see if this new box set is right for you, we're going to be breaking it down into a few areas. These are what is in the box, the price point of the box, is it beginner friendly, its competitive worth, and then give a nice overview at the end. So let's jump right on in and see what's in the box. Okay, so let's jump into our first point, and that is what is in the box. Now if you haven't seen this already, I'm going to put a picture up on the screen that Games Workshop released showing off the box, and we'll quickly go through it. So this is a 32 model box set for Nighthaunt. It contains 1 Lady Ollander, 10 Grimghast Reapers, 10 Bladegeist Revenants, 10 Dreadscythe Harridans, and 1 Black Coach. It's quite a nice variety, that one. We'll get onto its competitive worth later. But overall it's a good mix, nice healthy amount of troops with 30 models in there. You also get 1 large hero model and you get 1 big centerpiece, which overall in a beginner box set, Christmas box set, bundle deal is all you could ask for really. Someone to lead the troops, a bunch of troops and something cool. So now that we know what's in the box, let's break down its price point and see if it's going to be value for money. At the time of recording and release, we don't have an official price point for how much these boxes are going to cost, but what I have done is I've gone into Games Workshop, I've added up all the units one by one to see the total cost of these models just on their own in retail, and I've also gone into Element Games, which if you're from the UK is probably a website that's familiar to you, but that's just one of the UK's more larger, well-known third-party retailers who often offer 20% off Games Workshop products. So you can see how much this would cost if you brought it from Games Workshop and how much it would cost from a third-party retailer. So from Games Workshop, these 32 models will set you back £200, and again at the time of recording this comes to about, according to Google, 228 American dollars. Element Games, which is the 20% off third-party retailer, will sell all of this for £174, which again, according to Google, is about 198 American dollars at the time of recording. And last year we had a bunch of Christmas box sets. I got an Untitled Bonereapers, and I brought the Soulblight Gravelords one, and they were £125 from Games Workshop. All the different box sets for all the different factions come to different price points, so I would imagine with this one being one of the less valued deals, something like the Sylvaneth one is definitely worth a lot more in terms of cost. I would safely say it's good to assume that these boxes are probably going to be about £125, maybe with the common trend of things being bumped up ever so slightly. I'd probably say maybe 130, 135 at a push. So overall, it's still good value for money if these models are something that tickles your fancy. So, on to our third point, and that is this box set beginner friendly? And just to put it bluntly and put it short, I would say yes. If you are new to Nighthaunt in any way, you don't own any Nighthaunt at all, or you've got the smallest of small collections, maybe you've just got like 1 box of something you thought was cool, then yes, this box set is a fantastic place to start from a beginner standpoint. As I said before, you get 1 really cool leader, you get 3 different lots of troops, and unlike some of the Nighthaunt box sets of previous years gone past, they're all usable because they come in 10s. They don't give you some silly number like 4 Grimghast Reapers or 6 Bladegeist or something where it's unusable if you go into competitive play afterwards. So it's nice to have the leader, blocks of 10, which is the unit size they come in for the game, and the Black Coach, which is just a really cool model, and I think everyone in a Nighthaunt collection probably seen the Black Coach before you get into them and you think, damn, that's cool, I want one, I don't care what it does, I must have one. So overall, from a beginner friendly standpoint, I would say yes, this gives you a good nice feel of all the Nighthaunt range. It's playable from a beginner standpoint, you know, it's enough if you're not caring about your competitive level of play. you get a little bit of everything in this box. You get some of the cool models from the range as well, and you're going to be getting them at value. So yes, beginner friendly, most certainly. The next point is its competitive worth. So if you are already a die-hard Nighthaunt fan, or you're a tournament player and you're like, this will be the box set to kickstart my Nighthaunt off of, like you're not beginner to the game, but maybe to the faction, or if like me you're already knee deep in so many Nighthaunt you don't know what to do with them, is this box set worth getting because of its value to add to your current collection? Now I would say that most people who are pre-existing Nighthaunt players probably already have a Lady Ollander. That's fine, like you could still buy this box set, you can probably sell her off on eBay second hand or some sort of marketplace, maybe someone down the game club wants to take her off your hands. So you could buy this box set, you get yourself a nice boatload of troops, you get value on the coach, and then you can make a little bit of money back from selling off your Lady O. But from a competitive standpoint, I wouldn't say this box set is too good. It's more of a mixed arms box, which again is great for beginners. But really, when you build your Nighthaunt, when you want to go competitive, you're either in the Grimghast, Bladegeist, or Dreadsize camp. That you sort of pick one of those 3 units and you go really hard as nails on it, just because of the way that the tome's written at the moment, and that the different factions within the book, different bonuses. So you get the Dreadsize bonus, or you get the Bladegeist bonus. You really want to go hard on one of those units. You might take say like 20-30 Bladegeist and then chuck in 10 Harridans just to give you a different unit threat, but to have 10 of each, generally you're not going to be using them all at once. If you've got an existing collection and say you've got 10 of each and you're not sure where to go next, then again this box set being value for money, assuming that it comes out at that 125, 130 sort of price point, then this will be great just to topple your units up. If you had, like I said, 10 of each, it'll fold them up into 20 of each. That's perfectly fine. And again, Black Coach, competitive wise at the moment, isn't very good, isn't valued very highly, but it is such a fantastic model that I think we all just wait for its time in the sun to come back around. But no, I wouldn't say you wouldn't pick up this box set and play this box set out of the gate and things in it. But Lady O herself, Lady Ollander, fantastic model in my opinion. She's not a must take in every list, but she's certainly in competitive lists and is able to be put into competitive lists. So there is that. So my general overview of this box is, for a Nighthaunt box, we recently got a Vanguard box. Obviously we were in all the starter kits for like 2nd edition, then all the Nighthaunt like bundle deals kind of went away when Soul Wars wasn't around anymore, and it was kind of like, I've got to pay full price for all. There's no start collecting, there's nothing for Nighthaunt. And now we've got the Vanguard box, which has just come out, which again is another box that I think is fantastic value for money if you're starting out. Competitively, again, it's kind of like, it's got all the things you're going to use, bar maybe the hero that's in there, but it's also full of the things that if you're an existing Nighthaunt player who wants to play competitively, you've probably already got it all. So you just have to weigh up really what weight of units you want to go in. But in terms of saving money, in terms of getting into Nighthaunt, I would say that this box is fantastic value for money, as long as it comes out at that £125, £130 price point. Let's say if it goes anywhere higher, I've seen some people online say something about £150, £160. I weren't sure if they were talking in dollars, but if that's the pound price point, if it's a £200 worth of models and it comes out for like £150, then I'd probably say you're better off just taking your £200 and just splitting it on a third-party website and buying units that are more competitively in line with a list that you've got pre-existing. But yeah, beginner and price point, as long as it comes out that 125, 130 range, I think this box is a big thumbs up, and it's nice to have something for Nighthaunt. So yeah. Thank you very much for watching. As always, guys, I hope this has helped. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of this Nighthaunt bundle deal. Is it something that you think is worth it? Are you going to be picking one of them up? And as always, stay safe. Happy wargaming. Psst. Hey you! Did you know that Lakey Wargames now has an official eBay store? You can buy yourself all kinds of pre-painted and new on sprue hobby goodness and support the channel at the same time. There's a link in the description below if you want to check it out. I'd greatly appreciate it, and it's a fantastic way to support the channel. Okay, see you in the next one.